Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyways,
Oh, so it wasn't letting you hear?
it wasn't letting me hear. So shalom,
Oh,
shalom.
hey,
Uh,
shalom, shalom, brother.
first and foremost, we're gonna give all praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai,
Oh,
Bahal Kakodah.
Hashem, Rakakadash.
Uh, the church, we're going through some trouble right now, but it's all good. So
Mm.
let's see what's going on over here in the world of come on, baby, in the world of these politics. All right.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's been going on. So
Yep. But the most important thing is, you know, look at all this information. So we got these two countries that are supposed to be at war with each other.
yeah,
They're doing business, and
yeah,
if you see the AI, it says right here in the middle one, exclusive Chinese AI chip firm downgraded design to secure TSMC production. So I don't know what that means, but they are working on the MOTB, right? They're working on something that's bad on the left hand side. You know,
yeah,
well, everything that's bad is on the left hand side. So, and our job is to tell everybody, right? So we got some scriptures here with the word messenger, you know, and it's there's a good one. Let's see, messenger. Let's see. All right, so it says for in Malachi 2:7, it says, "For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth, for he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts." So if we go to that in the blue letter, and then we get into the words, see how it says Kaya, Shapathia, Ka'an, Yasharala, that is a D dot dot. But anyways, it's hard for me to read, but I can't read it fast. But we should all learn to read it because it says right here in the middle, Malak, right? And that's what we're going to go look for because that is what we are doing. See, the word Malak is it's messenger, representative, angel, the theophanic angel. So they got different types of angels, right? But they're all um, important. But just just to tell you what, a messenger is important, right? Because it
yeah.
warns you, right? It's like an alarm clock. You set it before the time that you need to be awake so that you're prepared. So
Mm-hmm.
if we just push on these scriptures, it tells you in Exodus 23:20, "Behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way and bring thee into the place which I have prepared." So we all know that the way is the scriptures, right? But it's not for everybody. It's just for Israelites.
Yeah.
And then another thing is the way, right? The way, because people we know the way is for Israelites, but the way is you know how to conduct yourself because you can't go around saying you're an Israelite and then go to Dickies and have yourself a pork sandwich.
Yeah, yeah. Like that nigga King David, this fake ass King David though. Pork
That-
chops.
and, oh, and that's another thing too, because there's going to be a lot of false uh, prophets out there. It's
Yeah.
it's that
Talk
time,
says in the scriptures.
yes sir. It's that time. So here we are, and everybody's witnessing you know, these people saying that they're prophets, they're this and that, but only the truth is going to be, only the truth is going to make it known who the prophets are, because
Yeah.
a prophet can't do anything but prophesy the truth.
Yeah.
So if we're telling you about the mark, you know, that MOTB, and people are can't see it, then we have to do some explaining, right? So if we go back into these articles, it'll tell us about exactly how we fit into that. Because look at all these things right here. So it says, and let's where is that? So let's see the AI, and then look at all these. Look at all this information. You see those robots right there in the middle? That's barely four hours ago. So all this stuff is happening now
Uh-huh.
during our time, but we have to
'Cause
understand the importance of the prophecy,
oh, okay.
because look
No,
at all
you said
these.
you sent it, right? Or
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, okay.
see, so right there, there's Chinese AI robot army and the Chat GPT's dangerous new skill. So they're having a race, right? And then look at all these questions. So you got to go into it and look at these guys right here. They don't look like they're at war with each other, but you will be. You'll be at war with yourself, because you're gonna have
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that you feed your family, right? And then how are you gonna do that? You have to make sure that you have the currency of the times. So it's the currency is gonna change. Is what I'm trying to say. So if you got any scriptures or anything you want to bring out about you know the MOTB.
Yeah, yeah, because we're in those times though, and as we all feel the inflation that's going on right now with the gas prices and the food prices going up though. So that's inflation though, where the dollar's gonna crash though, and people think it's funny though because people always want to blame it on the president that he's blame Biden and the people put up their hopes for what's his name Trump though,
From
and they blame it on it's funny because they blame it on them, but little do they know is they're just the puppets from behind the banking family that's their agenda. That's not even the president's agenda. They're just the puppets though, the spokesman, and to push they're pushing all this to happen to crash the dollar to go into the digital currency. I mean, we all could see this happening. And
uh
I was last week I was talking to someone right there about the charging of the Teslas, and he said that now that how California, the state, though, a lot of people are going to the more to the what's it called, the test buying more Teslas now, and not pretty much buying gas motor vehicles now, that they couldn't make any more money now. I guess according
mhm,
to the state of California. So I forgot what it was. I think they said something per mile for the Teslas, like 30 cents or some shit to do with that, because I guess that they have a thing where they just charge though, and the Tesla's car. I'm talking about the Tesla cars, but now they're starting to get charged though now. Like they're getting
yeah,
they're getting charged now
yeah, because
because a lot of people are switching to electric cars now.
yeah, and you can't tax. You, there's no tax on gas for an electric vehicle.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so you see these little pictures right here. Inflation in economics, inflation is a general increase in the prices of goods and services in an economy. This usually measured using the consumer price index. So if we go into that, if we go into that Wikipedia, and uh, it'll tell you the purchasing power right here. See, purchasing power is in blue. So purchasing power refers to the amount of products and services available for purchase with a certain currency unit. So I feel you out. I feel you. Gas doesn't go as far as it used to, and food is expensive. You got to pay
Yep.
for utilities, you got to pay for your electricity, your water, your gas. Rent is outrageous, man. Rent is crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So
that's
electricity, PG&E, though, right now taking advantage of, they want to say the most electric, are being used right now because of the heat. So everyone's ACs are being
yeah.
used up right now. So
Mhm.
people are getting them PG&E bills pretty high or high too, though. So
Yes, that's true. Because I used to do the before I got fired, I used to do the intake, and the government helps these electric providing companies and gas providing companies, these utility companies, by giving them money to give to their clients so that the clients can pay their bills. So, these
yeah,
people, they're in cahoots with somebody because it doesn't benefit us, you know.
yeah, yeah.
And the worst part about it is, there's tiers, right? So we got different tiers with different prices. And if you have, like my parents, they have solar panels. They don't pay more than $6 for electricity every month. Now I have solar panels, but I pay about 200 to 300 a month. So you see the difference? It's not the same. The purchasing
Yeah, yeah.
power, the purchasing power we lost. We lost that, you know. And it has to do with the gold standard, but we can't get, like, if you go to the grocery store and you take $100, you're not gonna get as much as you need, or even as much as you could have 10 years ago.
Oh no, no, definitely not. You walk out with two bags and that's it with $100 or three.
You're lucky if you walk out with two, right?
Yeah.
And then
Well, I got a preset, bro. If you don't mind
go
let me
ahead, go
say.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, because this and like how we're talking about this though, right? Everyone's feeling the effect of everyone's feeling the effect though in their wallets though. And so this is Ecclesiastes 12 and 4. It says, "And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low." And America ain't the same, man, and she's not gonna get any better though, because eventually the ground is the seas, the jobs are gonna be taken by these AIs, and it's going to be no more work though, and it's going to be in a position that where people are either you're going to be elite rich, or you're going to just be poor.
Yep,
So people ain't in that mirth anymore, man. People are feeling it, like how we talked about inflation though. People are feeling it in their pockets. So it's no time, people are just feeling it though right now. So, and but the difference between us and those people is we got faith though. We got Yahweh Shem Shai, and they got, what does it say? Well, I think it's Isaiah 19. Like, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help,
yep,
and it's the governments, and all these programs to help them out too. But our faith is in Yahweh Shem Shai.
that's right. So it's hard to have faith in something you can't see or you don't know or you've never been introduced to. It's like, you're having a hard time because everybody is spitting out information with a bunch of false doctrines, saying, like, for example, Christians say that everybody can make it, but that's not true. And then
Hmm.
we have faith because we're Israelites and we know that He exists. He took us out of Egypt. He saved us countless of times. There's so many miracles that we can count on,
Yeah.
but it's not for everybody. So, this is Hebrews 11 and 1. Now faith is the
Mhm.
substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So we're hoping for salvation. We're hoping to get the heck up out of here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This place is going down, and it's not my opinion. It's not because I've been treated bad, but I have been treated bad, and we all been treated bad by this place, by this establishment, which is America, Babylon. So what we have to do is have faith that our Lord and Savior is going to come and get us because of the works that we're doing, right? And that's, man, that's tough.
Yeah, I can't. There's a priest that says though. There's ain't nothing better when you see your enemies fall, though. I think it's in the book, it's in the Apocrypha when it says, when you see your enemies fall. So to see this kingdom, from Esau, I mean, it's a beautiful thing, though. To the world, to the people here, it's devastating, and it's scary for them. But to the real, the brethren, or to the elect out there, it's a pleasure for them, because the fact that this place is going down, though.
That's
So
right.
it's a beautiful thing for us,
It's a
you
blessing.
know, the this place going down.
So this talking about this place going down. This place has to go down,
Yeah,
and how
yeah.
it's going to go down is financially first. So first of all, there has to be something missing, and that's going to be the fiat currency, right? The currency that's not there, but it's it gets you to buy you stuff, and then they're going to
Hmm.
put that in the MOTB, but that's only going to be because they're losing their power. So part of that power is the dollar has the highest percentage of investment return. Nobody else does in the world. So even though the dollar's losing power, that's how it's gonna that's how it's gonna stay, and nobody's gonna knock it off, and then it's gonna make that switch. But that's all scripture right here. So I got Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. And that scripture that you got was talked about the daughters, right? For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And you usually you're looking for the best, right? The highest quality. And the quality of the products that the United States is making is it's pretty good. But if China's making the same thing, look, like for instance, my car, right? So my car got in a wreck, and the replacement parts to get them from the American company that made them would be about $1,500 for some of the more electric parts. But that same part you get it from China that fits on this car is like uh, $1,000. So it's like $500 less. It's not that much, but to
Yeah,
but to Babylon it is because now America's not getting the business,
yeah, exactly.
and
Yeah.
this is the worst part, but it's gonna pay off because we're gonna suffer. We're suffering right now, right? We don't have things that we need. Nobody believes us. Everybody thinks we're crazy. We're losing. We're losing. But there's gonna be a time where we're gonna stop losing, and then it's gonna start to be worth it. And what I mean by worth it is people right now don't see what we see, and it's not worth it to be into the world because you'll miss your chance to get saved, right?
Mhm.
So everybody looks down and everybody is on their phone. Nobody's looking up. So
Yeah, exactly.
my seeds, they seen some tic tac chariots, and that was amazing for them. And now they always keep looking up.
Oh yeah.
But we all seen them. We all seen them.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? It means that that's our salvation, right? So now we understand what's going to happen. So if Esau's
Oh,
the end and
and
Jacob's the
but
beginning, go
and
ahead.
I don't know if you've seen the Dabu. I put it on my channel though. That there he called it I think he called it it was by India. He called it anomaly.
Anomaly.
Yeah, an anomaly object though that was really really big though. By India, and he said it went over India and it went back to where it was though. But I believe it was a chariot, bro.
Yeah, they're all chariots, and they're all
Yeah.
coming to save us. They're all coming to save us, right? Because that's the scripture.
Yep.
If you could get Revelation 1:7, that's the one that we're going to talk about right now because America is such a superpower. It's
Yeah.
it's got it's got jets, F-15s, F-16s, F-22s, F-35s, B-1s, B-2s. It's got drones. It's got satellite weapons. It's got super soldiers. It's got robots. This is a bad mother lover, man. So how we
Yeah,
gonna?
yeah,
We can't as Israelites put our hands on Esau and take him down physically. That's not. It's not possible, man. He's got so many. Like his angels are guarding him. It'll be difficult for us. So what we have to
yeah,
do is have faith that it's gonna happen, and then when it happens, it's going to be something that we're not prepared for because that giant anomaly that Dabu was talking about, they use words like that because they don't know that there's a ton of angels in those things, just just ready, just ready
yeah.
to get down.
Well,
And
that's why they call it an anomaly though,
you
because
know,
well, pretty much that's what it means. They don't know the. It's pretty much an object that's not classified though. So
yep,
it's would you might as well call it a UFO, you know?
yes, sir. Because what if
So
me and you were doing that news reel and we were calling it chariots, everybody would
yeah,
be like, damn, that's what chariots are coming to destroy us. And that would be
yeah,
really serious, right? Because guess what? You can't say stuff anymore.
yeah, yeah.
Things get
That's
taken
true. I
down.
got I got a precept right here, bro. If you don't
Go
mind,
ahead,
I'll
go
be
ahead, go
saying.
ahead, go ahead.
Because this is the wisdom of Solomon. Because we talk about chariots, so this is wisdom of Solomon 5, and I'll get a one. It says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors." So that's what we're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And two, it says, "When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for." So when teamed up in the chariots, though, they're not gonna understand what happened, though.
You know,
You know, it's gonna be something real, something that never seen in their whole life, though. So to them, it's gonna be strange, though. But to the elect, though, they're gonna understand that.
right? And and just to that's some of the things that's gonna happen besides demons hopping on people. Like there's gonna be demons hopping on people. There's gonna be chariots lasering people. It's gonna be animals that nobody's ever seen goring and eating folks up. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
So now, can you give Revelation 1 and 7, and then we'll try to wrap it up.
Con. This is Revelation 1 and 7. It says, "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
Mm,
Even so, amen." So,
that's right. So all these chariots that people are witnessing right now with their cameras recording them, they're gonna see them again, and they're gonna be
hmm
like, "Oh man, I seen that." But then somehow they're gonna get to see Yahushua, and they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, he's controlling them." See, people don't really understand that the top of every mystery is Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He's an answer.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
People just don't get it, though.
yeah, that's crazy. And if like let's say if I go fishing, I don't know a whole bunch about fishing, but I know if I pray, I'll catch a fish. So I put the worm on the hook, and then before I toss it in there, I say a prayer, and guess what? I'm gonna catch a fish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Most people be like, "You see those bushes over there in that water? That's where you're gonna get fish." And they'll live by that. That's a technique. But what if your technique is praying? Then you're already
Yeah,
up there. You're already up there, and that's part of why Esau is gonna fall because if we all get together and start praying, like that guy's house, the enemy of Yahushai, his house got fucked up. His house got fucked up.
hmm
Now he don't have nowhere to live. So now he don't have nowhere to live, and now he's thinking, why did this happen?
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he's got a bunch of questions. So let's see. Obadiah 1:1 says, "A vision of Obadiah. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh Shem Yahushai and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her and bow. See, so right here it says her, but it's talking about Edom. So we know that it's talking about the people of Esau, Esau's descendants, because Yasharala is referred to as a woman, right? As a her, as a female. So that's that part. And then verse 2 says, Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, though that thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, Who shall bring me down to the ground? Now, if you go to Petra, Jordan, or whatever that landmass is, you'll find those caves. You'll find caves, a bunch of caves. So
Yeah.
there's no lack of information, you know. And this number 4 is the one that can you get Revelation 12:7, and then we'll finish on that one. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down. And a lot of people say that it's not talking about the space station, but where's the stars
Yeah.
in the skies,
Yeah.
right?
I want to see where's it at. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's talking about the space station, the jets, everything that helps them stay in the sky, right? So
Yeah. Because like it says it's in the stars though. So
mhm.
what's there? Like
What is it?
what's up there?
Yep. And we all know that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has a bunch of chariots and angels assigned to those chariots with different powers and different jobs, doing different tasks. And if you look at the space station footage, man, the last one I seen, they're trying to say that there was a mouse on the space station. So that makes you look bad, Esau, because what's a mouse doing in outer space? I thought you said you were in outer space, you know?
Yeah. Right.
So there's a bunch of that. And then can you get Revelation 12:7?
Revelation 12:7 it says, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels.
Yeah. And right now, uh, if we look at the AI and the Chinese information, and the Chinese robots and all the things that they're doing. So let's look at that. See, and right here, they got robots and everything. So China is building themselves robots too, and
Yeah, they
they're
got them the dogs though, the ones
yeah,
too. They could jump and do all kinds of shit. So
man, and they're stealing that technology from you, Esau. Somebody in your camp is selling it to them,
yeah,
and that's the part where his angels come in, and that's Satan's angels, right? Esau's angels. That's a bunch of stuff because this AI is going to control them, right? They have to have something faster than the human brain because these decisions need to be made fast because a chariot turns quick. A chariot don't turn on a laser.
yeah.
They
That's
hmm
why it's in I believe in Second Ezra, the 13th chapter is like these nations are gonna be fighting against each other. When they see the takeover of the so-called UFOs, they're gonna stop fighting each other, and then they're gonna try to fight against Yahweh Shema Shai and the angels. So
hmm
I believe it's in Second Ezra, the 13th chapter, that talks about that.
Yep.
So these nations are going to be fighting against each other, but they're going to see all the Yahweh Shai and the angels, and they're going to be stopped fighting against each other and go towards them though, but they're going to lose miserably.
Miserably. It doesn't. It's not even a match.
Exactly.
Just like you know, that the thing that makes the technology so dangerous is that it's advanced, right? It's better
Hmm.
than a human. It's supposed to be faster than your brain. It's better than what your thinking capabilities are. That's what makes it advanced, right? So you can't outthink it, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So I got this chess app on my tablet, and I'm on the hard stage. I can't beat that. You know, it sure
Yeah,
I
yeah,
take some pieces, but damn man, then I get frustrated and then I turn it off. But
yeah.
AI won't get frustrated. AI won't quit. Those drones and those automated pilots and that technology won't quit. That's what I'm
Oh
trying to
yeah,
say.
yeah. They got the drones with the machine guns on them too, you know, and all that shit's real, man. Just all that shit's real with the drones with the airstrikes and you know all that type of stuff. Though it's real, so they're just gonna just come out with it and just start using them and shit, though, man. And then you know we can't forget also the martial law is gonna happen here in America too, though. That's gonna be all that, but that's the time of the MOTB and the wars and shit like that, you know.
Yep, those wars. But if they take away if they take away your food, you don't have to worry about no war. You have to worry about eating. You know,
Yeah,
you have to worry about surviving. So, part of that is your faith. How much faith you got? Where's your faith at? What do you believe in? Because we know that the Israelites believe in Yahweh Shem Shai, and we know that the chariots are the angels, and we know who the devil is. So we got that
yeah,
information, and information is key. So, part of that is what you believe in, and the other
exactly.
part.
That's what I was saying
Mhm.
earlier. Is well, we have faith, though. We have faith in Yahweh Shemal Shai. That's what separates us, what makes us holy than the people of the world because they don't got the faith. They got the trust in the society and the system, though. So you know, it's on them that their trust is gonna get them killed, though. In other words, you know, and we got faith, though.
That's right, because if we go to a restaurant and we ask what's in it, and they say, "Oh, it's a little bit of pork," then we're like, "Oh, fucked up." We have to look for something else in that menu. But people that don't have to, "Oh, it's all right. We could eat it." That's like
Yeah,
that's like saying that it's okay to sin. You know, and we know,
giving you a license to sin.
heck no. You got a license to fish, maybe, but not to sin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, but Esau does. Esau has a license to sin. Yep.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. There's no repentance for
no.
fucking Esau, though, man.
And
So
right
that's why
now,
he allows our people to do what the hell they want to do and makes us go off as a people, though, you know, the sinning and things like that. And I mean, the what you talk about the MOTB is something that even like you know going back to I mean our laws though, you know, piercing the skin though, that's the, you know you breaking the law, but then you having the MOTB in you, you're already worshiping the beast though. So you know, it's easy for Esau to make our people like sin
well,
though, man. It's never been an issue with him.
and that's a good thing that you said about our people worshiping the image of the beast, and they worship everything except Yahweh Shemi Shai because they think it's hard to, you know, be righteous. I mean, it is hard, but it's more difficult to be destroyed, you know,
Yeah.
and thinking that you're not doing anything wrong. And then when you get destroyed, you're like, what happened? What did I do?
What
Instead
I
of,
yeah, I didn't say
mhm,
what I do.
instead of having that attitude of, I know what I did and I got to correct this, you know. So we got to be careful with what we say because now is the time where people are going to be like, hey man, that's the guy. That's the guy that was saying this and that. Let's beat him up or something. Let's do
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
something. But then what happens to people like that? Their houses get burned down. They fly
Mm-hmm.
through the front window of their cars. It's bad,
Slashing. Yeah, yeah.
you
And
know.
that's just the thing about it though. That's part of picking up the cross and suffering for the afflictions or things like that, you know, because remember the whole thing with the juicy juice when you know they enforced it and then they said, hey, if you don't get it though, you're fired though, you know, you're gone.
And that,
So people, I know a lot of people buckled up though and got that juicy juice, man. A lot of people folded, man, that I seen and I know like they folded because they didn't want to lose their job though. And so imagine what they pushed the MOTB and how much I want to eat. I want to feed my kids though, and people are gonna fold, man. Like So it's gonna be easy for Esau to push that though.
And part of that pushing is turning households against each other. You know, so if the father says no, and then the kids are hungry and they're complaining, and they're making their mom stress out, then the mom's gonna go and get the MOTB, and then the kids are gonna get it, and then you're on your own.
Yeah, yeah,
So part of that would be uh, the agenda, and it's both planned, right? It's both plans, the salvation and the damnation. So if you're gonna take it, you were made to take it. You know,
yeah, yeah, yeah. That was your lot.
if you're gonna get saved, you're meant to be saved. That's it. You know, this is
Yeah.
people think that they can choose. Oh, I can choose to stop worshiping this and that and just make it right. No, not like that. So, you got anything else you want to bring out?
No, that was it though.
Yeah, because the finance is part of that problem. You know, we all need money for gas because we got to get around, and getting around means you're gonna go get food. You're gonna go do business, right? You're gonna go work and do this and that. And if they put a stop to that, you can't do any of those things. And if you can't do any of those things, then you're gonna be put in a hard place, and then you're gonna have to make a choice.
Exactly. You know what's funny though is that how is it that inflation though it hits the gas and it hits the food though, right? Because that's what people need to survive though. So they know what they're doing, man. They know what they're doing though. So it's like why does gas all of a sudden or food have to go up in price though? And you see all the remember you had the the derailments that happened. You seen all the burn up chicken farms and all of a sudden all this and that though. But it's funny because people tend to forget all this shit happened though. But it's because the shit that's been happening though before, and they were already planning it though.
Yeah,
So
and
they just know what to do. They just know where to
yeah,
hit the people, man.
and hit them in the head, like not on their face, but inside their brain and their fantasies. Like for instance,
Exactly.
this high speed train, this high speed rail that they're putting in up here in the valley. A lot of people are
Oh
gonna be up for it because if it gets completed, and then they say, all right, you can get a job in LA or this and that, and then people start getting jobs, and then they'll say, but the only way you can get in it is if you have the MOTB. They're gonna get the MOTB because they're gonna
yeah,
have
exactly.
to work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just the way it is though, man. Because the thing is too, like I said, let's say, well, you do find a job though, right? And it pays good though, but your rent goes high. They take away, your food stamps. Oh, I'm making this much money though, and things like that though. But it's just shit like that where even too like I watched the video. It was this Jake though from back in I believe in the 50s though. He said oh in Harlem he's like, I don't own nothing. We don't own nothing because Monday we work for Esau. Well, he called them, the W. And Tuesday we worked for Esau. Wednesday we worked for Esau. Thursday, he said Thursday we have the extra money on shit that we need, and Friday we have barely enough to buy drinks and to forget about our problems though, and then we have our days off,
Yeah, it's fucked
and
up.
that's pretty much what it is.
Just pays you a little bit enough for you to get by, and then he gets you hooked on some sort of substance,
Yeah,
and then it's
and it's funny because the Jake said though even we can't even drink though or something because we end up getting harassed though for being so-called black.
mhm,
So you end up in jail the weekend. You spend the weekend in jail, and then gotta go back to work on Monday.
it's a trap, you know.
Yep. Yeah. It's just can't beat the what did it say? The it's rigged though. The game is rigged.
The game is rigged. Yeah,
The game is
hey, that's the easiest thing to rig is
and
the
it
game.
yeah, because it's been like that though. So it's just things like that that people don't really think, man. People don't think though. Just like they think, oh, better job, okay, more money. You know, that's what they think though. Better job, more money though. Okay, but the benefits come out though. Like the rich man and Lazarus, these nations gave the crumbs though, and our own people kill each other for the crumbs and shit, man. The you
Yep.
know, and you think what the crumbs is enough though for how are you gonna feed crumbs to 10 hungry dogs, eh?
You
You know,
better
it's
get
it's not
crumbs
it's
yourself,
not enough.
and then with those crumbs, there's yeah, it's nothing. So this
And that
is open plan.
oh, so like
No, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, and that's the thing, man. And how is it that the crumb, these little things, what the crumbs represents the Section 8, the food stamps, though, and these, these other things though that Esau gives to the nation of Israel, right? And just think, hey, have that and be happy though, but at least you got this though.
And that's the
But it's like,
attitude Jake has.
oh
I, I'm happy with what I got. That's his attitude.
yeah,
Judah's the only one that's like that. It's like, oh, I'm happy with what I got. And then that trickles down. Now the whole 12 tribes want to be like Judah and be on welfare and be on this and be on that.
yeah. Yeah, now, and it's true because I remember see now. Well, I grew up around Issachar. I grew up a lot around Issachar. Now they be talking like, "Oh, I got baby mamas and shit, and this and that." And like, what the hell? You would hear that shit more like with Jake, from Judah, But now you hear Issachar, "Oh, I'm a fucking baby mama this and my baby mama that."
And I seen Jake with the Edgar haircut.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it's funny how the influence and between each other though.
yeah. But that's the best thing that we could do is hang out with each other, you know.
Yeah,
And if we start talking, we're like, hey man, that's the same kind of shit that I go through. Oh yeah,
yeah, yeah,
oh yeah. Why? Oh, these things called the curses. Ha, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's right there in front of your eyes, but people don't want to grab it and see, what it's about. But the best thing about it is when this man goes down, we're gonna go
Mm-hmm.
up into those ships and get the hell up out of here.
Yeah. What it says, Ezra's though, at the end of Esau is the beginning of Jacob
That's
that
right.
follows.
Second Ezra 6 and 9. That's what it says.
The end of Esau is the begin. Is the beginning of Jacob though. And it's funny these devils have that in the Apocrypha, man, because they don't want it to be in the Bible though. I mean, Apocrypha is the Bible, but how I believe because of that one right there, man, that precept right there, maybe one of the reasons why they don't have it, they took the Apocrypha out of the Bible though, because
Right?
that goes back down to their downfall though, even Obadiah too, of course, but that one right there,
It is. It's called. It's right in your face, right? They see it, but we don't see it. And like
mm,
before we woke up, we couldn't see it. I mean, we knew something was wrong, but then there's always something wrong. So China's gonna build their AI. They're gonna have the war, and they're gonna turn on each other, and then they're gonna try to fight against Yahushai, and then things will get better for Israelites, you know. But we got to get saved, right? We got to get put into those chariots.
yeah, like the real safe though, nah, I accept Jesus and I'm good now.
And right? Like,
Because
but
there's gonna be a lot of Christians though that they're gonna be calling on that name though, Jesus though, and they're gonna get fucked up.
they're gonna get burnt up. That's right. So if you don't have anything else, then we could end it right here. You know.
Okay,
So with that, we're
that
gonna
was
give
it
all
then. Yeah.
praises. Yeah. Yeah. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bahara Kakodash. We'll see you to the next time. And then next time we see each other, we'll be in camp, right?
Yeah, yeah, gone. Yeah.
All right. Shalom, Amak. Stay up.
All right. Shalom, brother.